Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more HighFleet, where we are kind of in the calm before the storm. I know it doesn't necessarily look like calm when we have an alarm raised beacon up over here, but we have had some good, interesting stuff so far, and the goal is to keep that going. Like, we have some transports that were located a while ago, and we still have some fleets that are trying their very best to do their thing. Like, we have our carrier that I still need to learn how to properly do things with. And we got a lot of repairs going on, so they're going to be able to sit and recover some morale. They should be morale 10 without much problem. Oh, I really hope this Sylvester... I hope you can make it here. I think you can. I think I got barely just enough fuel. It says no fuel there. I hope that means we're at the fuel line and not that Zephy's out of gas, because our goal today is to get to Akkad, our first little diskette area. And as I've mentioned in some of the other comments before, I'm very interested in like a lot of these transport fleets. We have strike groups up here and all of that. The one issue is that so far we haven't like had any prize ships or anything to take on either, so it's weird. Also, in terms of the radar signals and stuff, I have picked up one or two cipher keys right here. And honestly, we have radio key forms. So those torn sheets of paper, that's what I need to be doing those for. I'll need to look at prior videos because I've gotten one or two. So we haven't gotten any coded messages yet, and we're still early enough in the game that I don't expect to get any today. But for now, we've just got pretty much a little bit of flying and a lot of bit of repairs to do. So, we're probably going to go over here first. The goal is kind of to take Kushan, Kila, and then maybe move all of these people together. But we gotta get the alarms to drop a little bit here. So let's let these repairs finish. That'd be nice. So we have just a few hours left. Now I could sit for a while. We're gonna let them get their morale up. Wow, it's up to 8. That's nice. Maybe I do just let the clock run just a little bit. Just to try and let their morale go up one more time. Uh-oh. So the Sylvester Patrol is out of fuel. We have a radio signal over here. Select this band. See if I can get it. This is one of the mini games in this game that I kind of suck the worst at. There we go. So we can't lock it in this way. Okay, I need to work on my mouse sensitivity. Alright, so we know it's up here. And what do we got? Okay, the 7th hour travel speed, 120 miles per hour. So blank in the blank. So I guess we lost some of the signal because it took us a little while. Alright, but hey, we did it. Alright, so we're here. Did we successfully land? That would suck if we didn't. Did we actually... Okay, we made it. Okay. I'm used to there being like a little bit more of a light up thing here. Now, we still don't have a lot of money, but we... remind me again, and I should know this. We went to Zephy. We have farther north, we have another Turkon up here. Might actually be right here. This is where enemy intel, signal center, etc., etc. But we have radar contact that's fairly close by. We haven't done anything with the IR search yet, so I don't know if that's really relevant. But let's buy some fuel, because we want you guys to be able to do some stuff here. And another thing that I should mention before is that we have a lot of ammo that maybe I don't need. And one of the things I didn't realize, I'm going to hold... Oh, armor piercing would be good. Of course, we can't sell anything here that we might have bought. But if I did have it, I can actually like sell some of this back for a little bit more money. Like, we don't need to be carrying 130 and probably get away with like 50. Because it's not like we're using those all the time. Armor piercing, fortunately, is something that you can like drop in there. So we're going to get a little bit pressure off of our money here. And look, suddenly we're doing okay on money. Just by a little bit of strategic selling. Obviously, we need to buy fuel, which we didn't buy, so whoops. Don't want to stay too long in Zeph. Wouldn't mind being able to fuel to get all the way to Kishan, though. So that would be good. So y'all are going to be refueling for quite a while. How are you all doing? We still potentially have something up here. 7 hours ago, no speed. You also have a little bit of repairs left. Maybe I do go up here and then move down. Like, that's 52 hours ago, so that's long gone. Well, I guess the question is, this is still 7 hours ago, a little bit slow until. I think it's going to be better if I just crack back and I go to the left, to the right, get to Kila, get to Kushan, and then move to Akkad. That seems like a pretty stable plan. So let's do that first. Oh, interesting. The beacon was from up here. All right, that's because I was wondering if the Skylarks have radar on them. I double-checked in the shipbuilder, they do. So I think we're good here. Let's go ahead and fly. 2.1 hours, that should be enough time for the alarms to drop. And then we're just going to go over here. Move this stuff around, and let's see if we can make it happen. So y'all are refueling, everybody's moving. Everything is fine. Nothing is not on fire. I guess one of my questions is, if I try to attack with these airplanes first, will that raise the alarm? Obviously, they're ready now. And that Gladiator still looks like it needs some repairs that it never got. So let's let them get a little bit closer, and then we're going to try dropping some bombs. We'll see how it goes. So we're going to get this fight first. So we got a Lightning 130, a regular Lightning, and I have double checked. I can make the Lightning 130 now, but we have a Nimrod, which is obviously covered by that gun, but I know what it's called because it was from the demo. Let's see if we can hit it off the ground first. That's a promising start. Nice. Okay, so need to not get destroyed here. Okay, focus on dodging. Not like that. Okay, wow, we took most of those shots. Good. And then we got one more. Is this our buddy? Okay. Okay, fortunately, it looks like we got him in the guns pretty well. Okay, so my aim was doing a little better until I thought about it out loud. So we just need to lead him a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Yep. So we got some repairs because we took a little bit of a hit. Okay, that's the guided rocket. Not my favorite. Maybe retreat with this one. This is exactly why I have the second Lightning. So let's okay. I love how they get their guns turned around real quick. Now this one has weaker guns, but hopefully we can do a solid here. I don't want to switch to armor piercing. If I can nail it. Looks like they're crashing. Maybe we can make them crash. There we go. So see, armor piercing rounds, so good. So we get victory, we have a few repairs. It's fine, we've built in some time here to get repairs. So we have a level 3 Lightning. Royal Guard, crews when fortune battles, or ship's cruising range increase. We're going to get Royal Guard. So elite crew. Now another thing that I haven't dealt with as much is using the auto button a little more. I'm going to start using that a little bit more. Captain's chambers could be good. We're going to get the 6,000 thing though, because that's just way too valuable. So we'll let that go. It'll automatically pause. So the next question is, as we get just a touch closer, need rescue order. All right, we got it, I guess. Captain's stuff better than securing the munitions, I think. So what we want to do, yeah, we're going to prepare a strike group here. I'm not going to send the Gladiator in like that. What we're going to do instead is we're going to send you guys in, and we're going to... how do we do this last time? We selected the bombs, and we dropped you in here. And then we selected even more bombs. Alright, looks like I only picked one bomb, so that's not the best. Okay, and now we suddenly have gotten rid of everything. But it's okay. We're gonna figure out the UI for this. Alright, so here we go. We're just gonna try and destroy them on the ground coming in at night. That's a good start. Should be able to do one more bombing run here in just a minute. And then you guys should retreat. There we go. Probably could hit that retreat button to make it go a little bit faster, but that's the idea with the aircraft strike craft. So silent strike is impossible, so that raised the alarms. And here's 8 bombs with four little shippies here. So hopefully we can get you guys. Wow, you threw a bunch of shit on that. All right. I mean, it works.
The enemy has been destroyed.
So I guess one of the questions is that now we have the alarm raised over here for just a little bit. We have the fleet HQ. Maybe want to save some of the stuff for this, although I do kind of want to fight these guys as well. We'll see. So what do we got over here? Do we have our rescue order still going, or maybe it looks like we might have missed it because we would have gotten a pop-up. All right, let's oh, wrong fleet selected. Okay. This is not what we want. Okay, I don't exactly understand what's going on and why we're kind of stuck on this one fleet for a second. Sometimes the game gets weird about that. We don't have a fight. So now you guys are this is really odd. I just want to change ships. Well, let's go in here first. Maybe that'll break the UI loop. Alright. Yeah. Cannot actually select a different ship, so hopefully going into this menu will be fine. Wasp still needs repairs. For some reason we can't click on that to dock them either, so... There is... Okay, something is up with the UI and my left click and right click. So let's go to the main menu here. This happens. Hopefully we didn't lose our progress. Alright, so Sevastopol, that's fine. That's fine. Things are funky. And if you saw there for just a brief moment, my other saves are not much farther than this one. I've been trying to get a little bit more comfortable with how things go. Let's see. There's a 34. That's probably unnecessary, but we'll do it. So just a little bit of happy rain. It's like the game has some jank in it, it's true. But things like I suddenly lose the ability to left click stuff. Kind of worrisome, and kind of the reason that I can see this game getting panned a little bit in reviews for just some technical stuff like that. Just because there's things that work, and when they work really well, but then you have stuff like that. Alright. Once the ships have landed, the city's entire population comes out in the rain to greet you. People are shouting with joy, bearing flowers and gifts. They clearly resent the Lord Governor's rule. So let's continue. A messenger from the Doyen, clan elder, has arrived. He says the Doyen wishes to see us as soon as possible, but he is too old to visit himself. Leaving our ships could be risky, Grand Duke. The people will take offense if you refuse. So we're going to pay the Doyen a visit. What they told you is true. The Doyen is indeed a feeble old man. When you arrive, you find him in bed in a dark room lit by only a fireplace. He does not waste time on words of welcome. The Doyen says that he is about to die, but the Almighty has not graced him with any children. He therefore wishes to leave you his greatest treasure to you. The Doyen's bedside presents a small box, and inside that box is the book of Isaiah. So behold, okay, we have weird lighting situation. Isaiah over here, behold, my servant shall deal prudently. He shall, okay, I can't read that. You need to hold it in the light, person. So what is this, Peter? Oh, you never seen one before? This is a coda. A coda is a fragment of the Book of St. Lin, the only sacred book that survived the calamity. Most codas have been lost. The ancient families and dynasties of Alat guard their treasure of survivors here. So are you sure this isn't a fake? I'm no expert, but you've heard about the Garati codas, but I've heard that these are genuine. They say that certain codas contain a prophecy. The prophecy of the Savior of the world. Oh boy, we're the chosen one. Behold, my servant shall deal prudently and shall be exalted in the darkness, as we just keep looking the bad light. Okay, we'll have to look at that later. My servant shall triumph, he shall rise, he shall ascend, he shall take his place on high. Y'all maybe want to know the context of that story. Grand Duke, sir, how did you read it? But how? Look for yourself, the writing is as clear as day. Pyotr throws a confused glance at the scrap of paper in your hands. I don't understand this. How can you read this? What does it say? It's about some servant or there's more. My servant shall triumph. He hath been disfigured. He shall astound many a nation. The Doyen suddenly cries out, that's right, it's all true! My servant shall triumph, my servant shall triumph. The Doyen begins to gasp and cough from excitement, his eyes open wide. The old man's family runs to his bedside. We are asked to leave. Everyone is stunned at this event, sir. Wait, so how'd you read the coda? My family has preserved the knowledge of this language. It's called a miracle if you wish, so we'll just say that. Alright, so I'm impressed, Duke. Your father's dynasty is truly the greatest bloodline of all of Elat. So just a little bit of education and everybody's impressed. Who knew? It was that simple. Bravo, Duke. You've made quite an impression with the locals. You got any ships for us? So Admiral Dowd, who was kind of jealous of us before, is now our friend. It's nighttime. It's raining. We do need fuel to strike on a cod. I don't think we need much more fuel than that because we're clearly going after there next. What's over here? How many armor piercing do we have? Let's buy a few more. I think hovering around 50 is fine. Aircraft bombs, we're going to buy as many of these as we see them when we see them because they're not always easy to find. You don't want to run out of them. As you saw, just how strong they can be. I am actually going to buy like 20 armor piercing for the lightning, even though the guns are pretty damn strong. As for the ship works. Okay, we got some fuse bombs. And we got a giant powerful gun. I mean, a giant powerful money. I could potentially add that to something, but I'm not expecting to like fully win this thing, so I kind of want to just focus once again on unlocking ships. So we're going to need some money for that. So we're going to repair you as a Lightning 130. Not sure why that's the case. You're already docked, so that's fine. All right, you don't even trigger the repair button, so that's fine. But we have 12 bombs here. I do want to put some bombs on, like, maybe the bottom of the Gladiator, for instance. We were just here. Alright, so y'all are refueling. It won't take too long to refuel. It will take a little bit of time to repair. And that's just a fuel place again. So meanwhile, over here, you guys are going to need some work. Alright, so the Wasp needs a landing. Wow. Okay. I will happily go to that 408. As long as I don't actually crash. Which is always a little awkward because we have a bunch of tiny planes on top of a big airplane. Like, did nobody notice or think about this is what flying an airship is like. So we need to get our lateral momentum figured out here. Alright. This should be fine. You just don't want to go in too far to the left. You want to kind of stop your momentum shortly before you get to where you're wanting to go, or you're going to miss your target. Oh boy. Okay, a little bit of a hard landing. But repair speed! That's the biggest repair bonus I have ever seen. Maybe it's because we got a bunch of, maybe we got a bonus here or something, but all that repair for, 0.3 hours. Does the Gladiator need any repairs? It probably does. Okay, we need to put you in the docks too. And we got a nice 308 right here. 380, not 308. Unfortunately, it's pretty much a straight drop down. So we can just let that do the work.
300 meters.
Kind of slow it down just a touch. This is really easy to screw up. Overconfidence is when you're landing, overconfidence is a very fast killer because you will just crash splat into the ground. Alright, but fortunately our engine temperature's fine. Alright, so repair speed plus 380%. Suddenly our repairs are a lot easier. And we don't actually have any bombs here, but there's some places where I could drop some bombs on the bottom of the Gladiator. It'll give it a little bit more of a function. Let's see, we've got some good repairs to do. We got some good refueling to do, and once you guys are ready, oh gosh, it's going to take a bit of fuel. But we're going to send everybody to a COD. Okay, maybe we'll send the Gladiator over, and we'll send the bombing planes behind, because I don't exactly know. Do I want to raise the alarm? Do I not want to raise the alarm? Like, if we look here right now, we have a bunch of unready aircraft. And I did not look to see here. So we're going to hit this open switch again. I know you all love hearing that squeak. You need to check for bombs. We have incendiaries. Even more incendiaries. No aircraft bombs here. So we're fine. See, so one of the ways that I put pressure on the early part of my save was just carrying around more ammunition than I need. That's the Final Fantasy player in me, I guess. Alright, so we really have not gotten a single strike group yet. I'm a little nervous about these people. Y'all are almost refueled, so... You know what? Fuel's cheap enough here. I think it may actually be a good idea to go ahead. I know we got a risk of getting busted. But if fuel's cheap, I don't know if we want to, like, go all the way full, because that's a lot of money. But if we put 4,000 more tons in, that gives the Sevastopol a lot of movement. And then we don't have to worry about refueling later. Kalai is over here, but it's not exactly close. And Shabbat, I really don't know. There's a lot. I'm curious though. Okay, we have lots of alarms going on. We'll see what this turns into. So we've got repairs here. You guys are actually pretty good. Okay, so the alarm's down. I mean, what I wouldn't mind doing, I think we'll go in like this, because you guys are just about repaired too. If we send the Skylark and the Gladiator in here, and the Wasp, I think I'm going to send all three of them in. And since they're morale 10, y'all got 3 hours. We want to get y'all a little bit closer. Looks like you're not going to get to morale 9 today. And how fast is this group going right now? 309. What's y'all's potential speed here? I should know this, but I don't. Alright, we'll just let y'all go in this way. And we'll follow up here. And we're just gonna kind of rally over here. The Sevastopol is gonna come in for support later. I'm once again really shocked at the complete lack of, like, other ships, other recruitment opportunities. I mean, granted, we failed at getting the Tarkan over here, but it's fine. So 1.4, 2.1. So these guys are actually going to go a little bit faster. Can we? Let's actually. Let me turn down this thrust. There we go. So 2.4, 2.1. And I do think we sent some bombers in here first. Alright, so let's go ahead. Are you they're still unready. Okay, well. Maybe we just detach the Wasp and send it back. Okay, does that mean I want a solo Gladiator going in first? I don't think that's the case. So we're going to get our other buddies in here. First is going to be lightning time. Hopefully this works out, because this is our first, like, big mission fight. So we got a Nimrod, an Intrepid, and a Courageous. Doable, but it's going to take some work. Alright. So let's see if we can get some pot shots in. Okay, that dirt really ate it. But it's nice that we have multiple lightnings now together. Wow. Every day I'm shuffling. Just look at my ability to miss here. Dread it, run from it. I'm still gonna miss. No, ooh. Ooh. Okay, that was bad. Yeah, let's see if I can get these guys to shoot each other a little bit. No, not really. Okay, friendly fire. Okay, I think they're crashing. Okay, escape pod got hit. Okay, wow, okay. Our engines are not super happy with us. And this is the problem, is that I'm not focus firing. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here. Get out. Get out. So we killed 2 of them. Retreat. This is why we have the retreat option. Alright. Whoop. So now we got speedy speed. Okay, good shot. So they only have 2 guns left. I guess they're low on fuel. Okay, now they're on fire. So that's a good start. Okay, are y'all just crashing? I mean, if I had a bomb, I could just drop a bomb on you right now. I mean, technically what I could do is just armor-piercing rounds. Okay, so the ground. God, I'm southern. I guess technically we're from the southern continent, but... Alright, did we lose crew? Royal Guard are ever ready. Guns fully loaded. Undo Royal Guard. Looks like we didn't lose anybody, so that's good. Search, secure fuel tank, search for survivors, search for ammunitions, disassemble the hull. I'm going to hit the auto button here just to see what it prioritizes. It prioritizes searching for survivors. That may be fine. I mean, it's going to have to be fine. And look, we never actually sent the Wasp away. So, cool. We have now officially regrouped. And the Sevastopol is officially gassed up. So now we can kind of send you, like, right here. That puts us kind of out of the way of a bunch of different shit. Alright, well, let's drop in and, let's keep this party going for just a second. So 2 rescued, securing the fuel tanks, and they all exploded. Okay, so look at all these ships. This Lightning is missing a leg. Ow. This Lightning's probably okay. Alright, so... Oh my god. We technically do need repairs. Okay, we're missing half of our ship. But our crew's fine. It's like, yeah, this happens every Wednesday, I guess. So whoever's piloting this is doing a really good job of managing the engines. Because I was really worried I'd have to be, like, doing the lateral engine stuff instead. So this is still going to be a really hard touchdown.
100 meters. Everyone get ready.
But hey, we did win the fight. Take this nice and slow. Okay, did we get the bonus? Look at us. We technically exist. The Sword of Damocles. Near the city we discovered a smooth, level platform dotted with low concrete domes, each topped with a heavy steel lid. It took us a while to pry one of them open. Inside we found a wide, deep shaft, and in the very center of it discovered a smooth white nose of a missile. Oh, my Duke, those are nuclear weapons of the Gathering. The Gathering Great Houses is the upright. Let's see. We must extract them at once. It seems our enemy's nuclear arsenal is far larger than we expected. The Admiral cast a grim glance at the launch silos. Get the missiles out of the launch bays and onto the ships. So, how many nukes did we get? 2, 3, 5, set. Oh my god, that's a lot of nukes. 8. Well, that's fun for somebody. All right, fuel's a little expensive here, so we're gonna do this. Aircraft, rocket, incendiary, incendiary. Laser guide and a proximity fuse. Not gonna mess with those. All right, so the ship works. I think you're going to need some repairs for quite a bit of time. That's 21 hours of repair, so we're down to lightning for a little bit. That's okay. We can send the Gladiator Lightning Wasp in to kind of do some work. And hopefully we can buy some more stuff. So here's all of our rockets. Turbo-powered radar with a nuclear warhead. Another with a nuclear warhead. So these are all nukes. That's fun. Let's try putting... Like I said, I think it's fun to try putting some bombs on here. I do not know if this is the best play or not. Okay, we can only put one bomb on there. You know, that's fine. Let's give it a shot. And okay, we accidentally undid putting a bomb on there. Gladiator B, I guess we'll call it. How many bombs can we put on a lightning? Could drop 2 bombs on a lightning. I don't know how I feel about that, but still, it does exist. And here's the Wasp, which is still trying to prepare its flight crew. Okay, interesting. Well, let's get out of here. Oh my god! That lightning's like, I got a leg back, guys! I'm fine! I am seaworthy. Alright, so refueling's gonna take a while. We got the game saved. You can now reload the campaign from this point at any time. That's not the plan, though. We do Iron Man strats here, technically. And once again, it's really weird. I guess technically because we're flying really far away from our flagship, that we don't have like the benefit of radar. It's another reason to put this up here. Now, far north of Zephy. Where's Zephy? So we know there's another one over here. So we want to make our way over here at some point. But I think we got to start over by here. Now, our next little save place is Tashan. And we're probably going to get some strike groups and trade groups in here. So let's let this shit happen. Once we're done refueling, we'll send our appropriate group out. Alright, so it's going to be... It's unfortunately our Wasp 130 that's down, but we have Gladiator, Lightning, Wasp, Skylark. Now we could do rare modules over here. I kind of want to go to Kush, because that gives me a little bit of a push towards maybe this side here, and we can split out, take Yazid with the other Lightning if the repair goes on in time as needed. So this seems okay. Okay, first off I need to remember to correctly left click. There we go. Who's repairing for 16 hours? It's none of you guys, right? There we go. Okay. So we don't have any more alarms here. Let's see what we got. Some morale problems. Our gladiator is now invisible. So we'll let the lightning maybe sit for a minute if it comes down to it. So let's see. Did we actually not put the bombs on this? I guess not. All right. Okay, That's a plus. Remember, this is not a lightning, so we can't fly it like a lightning. The nice thing about the Gladiator, though, is that it has guns for days. So we made some short work of that. And just like that, we got Kush. I'd rather actually have the fuel tanks. But we're going to go for this, apparently. Okay. And we got none of it. Well, that happens, I guess, when we kick too much butt. And we got a radio signal as well. I don't need to dock anybody. We do need fuel. So we will need to do a slight refueling hit. Ship works over here. If we put the bomb on the Gladiator... Alright. That'll be fine. Because we're already going to be here for a little bit. Let's play a game. It's once again not very strong. And we're losing it super fast. Yeah, see, this is my problem. Yeah, we lost it. So it's weak, whatever it is, but I need to figure out what's going to be the better way to do this. So if there's a radio signal, clearly it's not coming for us. It's probably going away from us. Alright. And repairs here. We may be able to stay there for a while. We may not be able to stay there for a while. We know there's a strike group that was here previously. We'll figure it out. Okay, radio signal again. Here we go. That's a hit. Really? And it's probably coming from what direction? Alright. Alright, and the Fritz is average speed 120, now heading north-northeast. Okay. It's not necessarily that strike group. But we do know is in this direction. Whatever the Nephretis is. Alright, cool. Guess we'll just carry on because nothing really matters. And I think you guys are ready. Let's get the morale up to 8 and then we'll go. Alright, y'all got a little bit of rest. Then 4.7 hours for the repairs.
Thermal signature detected.
Okay, infrared contact. We haven't gone over this yet, but we look at the bearing and look at heat sources. It excels at detecting airborne and grounded ships alike. So we have something that's dead ahead. The IRST has much smaller detection range, but it's completely undetectable by the enemy because we're detecting their infrared. So if the signal isn't strong enough, aim the system with this control knob that I suck at controlling. The IR readings of this sector will be displayed on the screen in detail. So who's getting... You're getting the IR. But, oh, see, here we go. This is what I'm saying. I suck at controlling it. I didn't really see the screen move very much, though. Except for when I move it. But we do have contact with somebody. Just don't have strong enough contact. Oh! Hey, you! Speed 107. So. Y'all are flying... Okay, whatever's supposed to show up here isn't showing up here. We got a little bit of a spike over here. So maybe that's what I'm looking for. Alright, slight course change. Intercept course. They're going about 100, so we'll probably... Okay, they're trying to run. They've now raised an alarm, trying to run away from us. Cool. Alright, so first prize ship. One of the enemy vessels is transporting. If we destroy all the other ships, keep this one intact, we're good. That's a really big prize ship. Okay, so between this and this, we should be okay. Let's take out the Meteor and Courageous and not hit the prize ship. So they're already in flight. So these escorts are pretty tiny. But don't want to underestimate anybody, especially when I'm about to have a ship hull fall on my head. Okay, so we got one missile to dodge or blast out of the sky potentially. Look, we win. Okay, so if we can bag that, we'll get some money. So medic, guns fully loaded is nice. I like cruising range here. Search the radio room. I like that. Fuel tanks, hull, etc. Those are nice, but okay, it's gone. All right, let's get the fuel tanks then. Okay, and we got a little bit more here. So there's a riot danger right now. Guess the question is, do we take them back to Kush at this point? So what we could do is take the prize ship back. We have the fuel for it. And then we pop back up here. That seems safer. I don't know if it's better. I'm not experienced enough at this game to know. But I'd hate to go up here, get hit by a strike fleet, and suddenly lose this payday. Meanwhile, we absolutely cannot sudden strike them. Are the repairs done here? Oh, okay. We also have a danger warning. In other words, we've stuck around this town too long. There is... I thought there was another thing. I used to think it was this one. But apparently we don't want to be around here much longer. I think we're good to go. Looks like everything's repaired. Let's look in the shipyard real quick just to make... Oh my god. It's like, how are you ever going to launch? Yeah, you're good to go. So, let's go take you Zid. In 2.7 hours, we're not going to be able to surprise strike them, but my hope is that I won't have to worry about that, because we got to get out of here before we get busted. Now, there's other alerts over here for electronic intelligence. I believe that's something a little different.
Warning, radar emission
Okay, so we have hostile radar detected. This is what I was talking about. The antennas detect an enemy radar signals, calculate the approximate bearing of the target. So it's alert, possibly going this direction at this speed. I think those are missiles. A radar signal is a telltale sign of a considerably well-armed ship. Or close to their radar signal, it means they're close enough to detect ours. We need to keep our radar quiet, but of course we don't actually have radar on this. So, who's getting the radar ping? It's you? Okay. Then maybe because it's just you, we park you over here for just a minute. Sir, we don't have a fuel for this flight. We have to return to the city and refuel. Oh boy. So I went a little bit too far off now. Okay, let's not move. And we can always send this Skylark over here just to be like a second fuel buddy. That seems fine. See, look, backup strats, it's fun. So we still have our alarm here. We know there was a fight here. And we're going to land this and be okay. So look at that, 16,000 money. And so, new plan. We're going to send our bigger fleet over here. After we potentially get a few more fuels in. That's fine. Alright. So I want to see what this big thing is. Alright. Do you still have radar contact? You do. We're on pretty high alert. Whatever it is. So let's give them something to think about here. Let's go ahead and send you guys in here. Okay, now they're getting a radio signal. That's fun. Man, I really need to watch my sensitivity here. Okay, where's our direction? Probably up here. Alright, what do we got? Canopus, ETA in less than blank hour, now heading north to Ingle. So whatever the Canopus is. So we have this one and we have this one. Alright, cool. So we should be okay. Okay, we'll get you guys over here. I think we send you to pick up over here now. Because suddenly you don't have as much fuel as you used to. Oh, ship's unidentified ship. Oh, they got contact on us. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. So we have rockets, unguided rockets, standard cannons. Their alarm's still up, but I think we can probably bomb them out okay. Okay, why are we not getting the option to do anything with this? Try again. Okay. Let's send you in here. Let's try sending you in with this. Alright, so planes first. Other questions later. You guys go a lot faster. Let's see what we got. They're already in the air. That's what I was a little bit afraid of. So that's a lot of ships. You retreat. So now that we don't have the element of surprise. I don't know if we'll be able to appropriately bomb anybody here, but let's find out. So they're loading up their guns. I keep wanting to do a Starsector and push S. Well, that's a good hit. Wow. So computer, not the best at dodging. Let's get the hell out. So we softened him up a little bit. That's a plus. So we're going to send the Gladiator in on him. So element danger is what it says. And you guys still don't have the fuel to quite make this. Okay, let's I kind of don't want y'all to wait, but we're gonna have you wait. Looks like we're gonna have a big fight. We're gonna end this one with a bang. We have, ooh, we got our cool special music for special fights. So I got a low morale Gladiator B, and I got, that doesn't have a bomb attached to it still, a lightning, and we're gonna hope for the best. We did soften them up with some bombs, but it's a good jam. Alright, so they should be in the air. Question is where? There we go. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Okay, nice thing about this is that we can hopefully dodge. We can take a few hits too. Alright. This is what we saved our special ammo for. Okay, need to get away from that fucking rocket. Alright. Yep. That's not great. Okay, Gladiator could be doing better today. Okay, we gotta watch our retreat angle. Okay, good. Okay, so we've softened them up okay. We're managing to dodge a lot of shit. Okay, we gotta get out. Would have really liked to have taken one of them down. Let's get to the retreat. Where are we? Alright. Lightning, go! Okay, let's get some friendly fire up in this piece. Okay, you're on fire. Oh shit, okay. Okay, go lightning, go. I think we're gonna have to redo this fight. Alright. Alright. And then I think you guys, or we don't actually have anything that's ready, so you're gonna get blasted out of the sky. Yeah, we have no ships that are ready. Well, this is exciting. If I had just flown the Gladiator a little better, I think I would have been in better shape. So we're definitely going to try this one more time. We just got to get out with the Skylark. It's apparently a pretty big ask. Because this is not a... Okay, so those have proximity fuse. That's apparently what that means. It's going to blow up near us. Alright. Can we get out is the question. Alright, how much crew do we lose? I want to retry it one time. So, our lightning is down on morale. We don't have the Courageous Intrepid, we have the Big Bory here. We did soften him up with bombs. So if I can just get them to shoot at each other. Okay, did I have missiles this whole time? Yes, there we go. Make the AI work against itself. Not like that. Let's see if we can do this here. Okay. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna need to rethink my strategy here. And apparently I just rammed him? Okay. That's a problem. And I can't actually fire with you guys. Like, I did okay. until I didn't. We're gonna retry this one more time, maybe? I'm not sure. I kind of hate saves coming, but at the same time, HighFleet's hard as hell. And I kind of want to take this engagement again from the start. So we're gonna, we'll hit the retry button one more time just to see if I can take this fight, because I need to take it slow, and I need to keep my distance, because those proximity rounds are a problem. But yeah, I ran my lightning right into the dude. Alright, so this is the danger of strike groups. Alright. Well, that's not where we're supposed to be retreating. Yeah, we can't actually move. We're gonna crash. Alright. So no evacuation, you're just dead. Nice. Okay. One more try. Like, maybe I should have taken the retreat on the other thing, but... Okay, so those proximity shots kind of suck. Okay, once again, I need to double check things like, wait, I have missiles? Yeah. So I need to figure out how to do this combat better. Okay. Just gotta remember, we're not a lightning, and we can take some hits here. Not really like that, though. Like, they look like they're on fire. Okay, we got hits. Good, there's one down. So here's their little buddies. Fuel 21, I'm gonna have to get out soon. Alright. Let's get out. Okay, lightning. Save us without flying into the shit. Okay, so we need to dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. Okay, good. They friendly fired themselves, as they tend to do. Okay, we got somebody... Oh, God. Alright. These are not the direct hits we should have taken. Okay, so that's two that are gone. And then I don't know if we can crack this guy. I mean, we only have one gun. I mean, we've definitely put some hurt on him. Alright, so if I was just a little bit better at this game, could do things a little bit differently. Ooh, we do not need to be point blanking you! Oh boy. Okay, I'm losing my guns, I'm losing everything. Okay. 19% fuel. We dodged all the rockets. Alright. I hate retreating here, but I think I got to. Well, now I have no choice. So unfortunately none of you guys are ready. Like usually there's a little menu that says start your engines here. So now we gotta get the Skylark out. The Skylark with no combat capabilities. So we got one big ship. It's one of those things where the Lightning's little tiny guns... Wow, it's like a direct hit. The Lightning's little tiny guns could do a lot more. Okay, I actually managed to trick them here. Alright, so we took 2 down. I don't know. I think I'm just going to hit the retreat button. I know that'll save the combat. But... I mean, the alternative... it may have already saved because we're in the middle of the fight. Let's... I hate doing it this way. But we're going to go ahead and stop here. If I end up starting with everything as it is, like I hit retreat, that's fine. But because this is my first time playing this, I kind of want another crack at it now that I'm flying a little bit better. So that's it for now. This is Asher. We're taking our lumps in HighFleet. This is our first hit at a strike fleet. We got some cool music, but oh man, it's a test, and I'm already going into this with like my pants down and like things are not going well. But that's part of the fun. I'm having fun. I hope you are too. Thanks for watching. We'll do this again soon. You all take care.